Hello everybody, thank you for watching. This is our 2.1 video, Everything About Atoms. Our main objectives for this video is to 1. Talk about our atoms and its main components, and 2. Talk about the different characteristics of our subatomic particles. Let's first start off by talking about our components of an atom. This is an atom of helium and it has two main parts just like any other atom. The first main part is our nucleus, and you can see that it is at the center of the atom. Our second main part is our electron shells. So those are rings that are circling the nucleus outside. One thing I do want you to note is between our electron shells, there is lots of empty space. If you take a look at any atom, it's going to have 3 subatomic particles. Those particles are our protons, neutrons, and our electrons. Let's look further into the nucleus of our atom. A couple things that I do want you to notice is our nucleus is at the center of our atom. And this nucleus is extremely dense. It actually makes up 99% of the mass of the entire atom. And if you take a look at our picture, you can see that there are 2 subatomic particles that are in the nucleus in the atom. And those are our protons and our neutrons. Let's talk more about the characteristics of our subatomic particles. The first subatomic particle that we're going to talk about is our protons. And like we said, the protons are located in the nucleus of our atom. These protons, they have a charge of +1, and it has a mass of 1 AMU. And AMU just stands for atomic mass unit. One key idea that I want you to notice and write down is protons and only protons determine the type of element an atom will be. Our second subatomic particle is our neutrons. And if you also notice, our neutrons are also located inside the nucleus of our atom. Our neutrons do not have a charge, so they're just always neutral. If you take a look at our mass of our neutron is also 1 AMU, just like our protons. A key idea about our neutrons is atoms of the same element can have different numbers of neutrons. The number of protons never change for an atom, but the number of neutrons can. Lastly, let's talk about our electrons. You can see that from the image of the atom, our electrons are located on our electron shells. These electrons have a charge of -1. And if you take a look at their mass, they almost have no mass. They weigh almost nothing. It's 0.0005 AMU, which is ultimately just 0 AMU. A key idea is atoms of the same element can gain or lose electrons. A quick recap of this entire video and things that we talked about. We first talked about the main components of an atom, which we said was the nucleus and our electron shells. And lastly, we talked about the characteristics of our protons, neutrons, and electrons. Thank you for watching.